The United Nations expect the world economy to grow by 2.7% in 2024, up from 2.4% forecast in January. Although this is the same growth rate as in 2023, it is still below 3% recorded before the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. Speaking at a press briefing, Shantanu Mukherjee, the United Nations Director of Economic Analysis and Policy, stressed the importance of remaining optimistic but cautious. However, the UN's projections for 2024 are lower than those of the International Monetary Fund and Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, which forecast growth of 3.2% and 3.1% respectively for the same period. For the United States, the UN is forecasting growth of 2.3%, up from 1.4% at the start of the year. In China, the forecast has risen slightly from 4.7% to 4.8%. On the other hand, economic growth in Africa is now forecast at 3.3%, down from 3.5% in the previous forecast. Weak prospects for major African economies such as Egypt, Nigeria, and South Africa, as well as debt overhangs in several countries, explain the downward revision. Mukherjee stressed that this situation is particularly worrying as Africa is home to a significant proportion of the world's population living in poverty and malnutrition. Policymakers need to remain vigilant and adopt targeted policies to support inclusive and sustainable growth. In particular, they need to set up investment in infrastructure and support the most vulnerable populations.